Item number SCP-4190, Level 2 4190 Restricted, Containment Class, Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-4190 is kept in a standard Safe Class containment locker in the Anomalous Objects Wing of Site-82. Personnel experiencing recurring nightmares involving being watched or pursued by shadowy figures are advised to record their experiences in a standard dream report. These reports are then to be relayed to the Site-82 Psychiatry Office. Description: SCP-4190 is a 48-page magazine measuring 18 centimeters by 26 centimeters, printed on lightweight coated paper. The magazine's contents feature detailed descriptions of peculiar deep-sea phenomena as observed by divers, submersibles, submarines, autonomous surveillance drones, and fish-based optics. Persons who read SCP-4190's cover or contents report experiencing vivid hypnagogic hallucinations, followed by nightmares within 3 to 7 days. Reported events vary among persons. Most report the recurring sensation of not being alone in the dream. Notable tests with SCP-4190 are as follows. Standard Dream Log. Note: each participant was requested to read SCP-4190 for approximately 30 minutes in a controlled setting. Participants were to relay any nightmares experienced within a week of reading to an on-site psychiatric specialist. All relayed nightmares were recorded via an audio device. Only willing participants were selected for this test. Participant D3467. Estimated degree of recall, low. Nightmare summary. Participant reports walking through a damp, dark, and narrow hallway. Neither the ceiling nor the end of the hall is visible at any point during the dream. About midway through the walk, they report seeing a black figure in their periphery. Turning around fails to reveal its location. Participant D3852. Estimated degree of recall, medium. Nightmare summary. Participant reports arriving at the base of a towering hill on the edge of a dense forest. They report no illumination, natural or artificial, although they claim it is twilight. They scale the hill. At one point they stumble, losing a third of their progress, after which they report the sensation of being watched. They spend the rest of the dream searching for potential predators, but cannot locate any. Participant, Psionic Specialist Samara McClear. Estimated degree of recall, high. Nightmare summary. Participant reports finding themselves out of breath in front of a large black gate surrounded by dead trees and heavy mist. No fences or connective material are located. After failing to unlatch the gate, they pivot 180 degrees and walk away from the barrier. The gate appears in front of them, halting further movement. They repeat this action 49 times to no avail. Near the end of the dream, they sight an indeterminate figure ambling toward them from the other side of the gate. Direct visual contact with the entity is maintained until the mist becomes too dense for sight. Participant, on-site researcher Jesse Quattrocchiotti. Estimated degree of recall, medium. Nightmare summary. Participant experiences a false awakening and believes they are traversing the site. They attempt to travel to their designated parascience research station, noting that the halls have become circuitous, wrapping back into themselves. They are lost for most of the dream before traveling backward and returning at their quarters. A torn scrap of paper with their handwriting is found on the pillow. The note is as follows: "You are doing excellent work. Please keep it up. We are having so much fun. We harbor no grudge. It does not care either way. The joke cannot die for our sake." Testing of SCP-4190 has been suspended indefinitely. Personnel are informed to continue dreaming. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you like what you hear, head over to my Patreon at patreon.com/Kelsey Narrates and help support me by becoming a patron for as little as $3 a month. I'm not going to get rich doing this, but it does take money to keep a podcast running. All patrons get early access to every episode I publish. I don't have the talent it takes to write a skip. All I do is read. Original authors make this podcast possible, so credit to the original author. There are links in the description. Show them some love as well. Consider becoming a member of the SCP Wiki, upvote their work, and maybe write a skip of your own. Maybe I'll read it here someday. You never know if you never try. The content of this podcast and content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0, and all concepts originate from scpwiki.com and its authors. This recording, being derived from this content, is hereby also released under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0.